Hi, my name's Katrina. So, welcome back. Apologies for not posting any videos in a couple of months. I'll explain why. This video is going to be titled A Coffee and a Chat. So, it's also just going to be an update on what's going on with me and what's going to happen with my channel regards beauty boxes, etc. So, first of all, after Christmas and coming up to February, I find things a bit hard emotionally because it would have been my daughter's 28th birthday on the 27th of February. But sadly, as some of you know, she passed away. It'll be 8 years this August. So, as you can imagine, I'm not in a great place coming up to that birthday. And after Christmas, I got a little pup. His name was, well, we were originally going to call him Rasta, but we changed it to Bob. He was a gorgeous little fella, a little cross between a beagle and I think a Jack Russell. I know he was definitely half beagle, but I'm not sure who the father was. But sadly, last month, Bob took ill. We brought him to the vet, and it was some kind of obstruction in the bowel. Now, the vet was very honest with me. We could go ahead with an operation, put him through all that, and he mightn't survive. But sadly, before I got a chance to make that decision, because the vet rang me that evening, and he passed away during the night. He just wasn't strong enough. So as you can understand, that was quite upsetting as well. We really loved that little fella. Sorry, I still get quite emotional when I think about him. So I just want to update you. A lot of you remember a video I did coming up to Christmas in regards to the amount of hassle and problems I had with Look Fantastic in regards to the advent calendar. The advent calendar didn't arrive for the start of advent season as they promised from the start. I pre-ordered it like everybody else in September, and it arrived on the 20th of December. Now, there wasn't only me, there was a lot of Irish customers and a lot of customers in Europe as well that were badly, and English customers as well, who had orders cancelled despite having dispatch emails. I had 8 delay emails from Look Fantastic. So Look Fantastic decided, because of the amount of trouble that was going on over the advent calendar, they would give people £40 credit or €45 credit to spend on the website. Now, I waited patiently till the 18th of December. There was no valid tracking number given, and every time I messaged them on Facebook, they refused to give me a tracking number. So I waited till the 18th of December, and I went to my bank for a refund through Visa because I paid on my card. So the bank said to me, if it turns up, Visa will just simply take the refund back out of your account and that'll be it. And if it doesn't turn up, I had the refund within 24 hours. So the calendar arrived on the 20th. Signed into my account to let them know. And I couldn't log in. It kept saying invalid email or password. So even though I know my password, I clicked on reset. And strangely, I didn't get an email for a reset link for the password. I tried it 3 times, got nowhere. So I messaged him on Facebook. Now there was 4 months left on my 4 months left on my subscription. I was on my third 12-month subscription with them. They messaged me back to say that my account had been disabled. Oh, you know what, Rose? I logged in as well to tell them I got the advent calendar, and I was logging in to spend me €45 credit. Now, I'm a member of the Look Fantastic Beauty group on Facebook, and as far as I could see, everybody was able to spend their credit because people were saying what they borrowed out and etc. So I was messaged back to be told my account was disabled and my subscription cancelled, which meant I wasn't able to spend the credit which I was entitled to because I waited 3 months and I had no amount of hassle with Look Fantastic over this advent calendar. To be honest, I wouldn't order another advent calendar from them again. It was an absolute fiasco. And as far as I can see, the Easter egg is turning out the same way for Irish customers and customers in Europe. Despite the stuff, the advent calendars were coming from Poland, so there shouldn't have been a problem with Brexit and everything else because they were coming. And Look Fantastic promised that they would absorb any VAT charges that we'd be liable for. So I messaged back and I asked why, and he said it's because I'd asked for a refund. So I replied back and I said, listen, I waited to the 18th of December, I said, before I asked for a refund. There was no problem there because I didn't get the advent calendar for free. The refund went back out of my account. I said it was very unfair to disable my account so I couldn't spend the €45. Oh yeah, well, as might has been talking to a brick wall as the customer service. It's absolutely awful. So, no Look Fantastic for me on my channel anymore. I mean, you know, I used to love that box. This reminds me of the amount of hassle I had with Glossybox when they cancelled all my orders 2 years ago and disabled my account then. I don't know how Beauty Boxes get away with it. They treat their customers so badly, but yet again, there's always somebody else willing to subscribe. So it doesn't matter if they lose a couple of thousand subscribers because of that awful customer service, the failure to be able to dispatch an egg for Easter or advent calendar. But you know the worst bit was when I put a post up in Look Fantastic's beauty group to complain that I had received my 8th delay email from them. Somebody had posted up. No, do you know what they done? They posted a reply under my comment telling everybody that the advent calendar was back in stock. Now it had been sold out. Now I assume the reason it had been back in stock was because so many people were fed up waiting for the calendar that they just cancelled. Or they cancelled people's orders, which they did. I've seen that. And this lady posted on the group afterwards saying that she had ordered the advent calendar the day it came back into stock. And listen to this, there was people out there that were waiting 3 months for this calendar. She had got it dispatched the next day and she received it the next day after. So she got the calendar in 2 days. So I was asking on the group and I was asking on Messenger, how can they dispatch an advent calendar to somebody in 1 day when they couldn't do it for other customers that were waiting 3 months? Went over their head, never got a reply to that. So I just think these beauty boxes, they just get away with absolute murder. It doesn't matter what they do. Doesn't matter that they might send you out, like my friend Lynn received numerous mystery boxes, right? When she'd been told the box had been out of stock. And yeah, I bought a mystery box from Glossybox a couple months ago, and I know there was one month that there was a Huda eyeliner in it, the felt and the kohl pencil. I think it was felt. No, it was one with the tip, the liquid eyeliner, and there was a kohl pencil on the other end. And I know that was the month that they told my friend Lynn that it was cancelled, or that it was out of stock. So how did I receive that in the mystery box then? So obviously they have stock. They're just throwing anything in a box and sending it to you. It's I really lost faith in beauty boxes, in some of them. Now, I have been getting Rocketbox. I got that in January. I know I didn't post it because it was very late coming to me, because there was so... Look, I'm going to talk a bit about Brexit. Now, I'm not going into the politics of it. I'm going into how it's affected me for buying from UK websites and from also getting UK boxes. Now, Look Fantastic said they will absorb the VAT. See, now the rule is that any order that's over €22, which I think is about £17, give or take with currency changes, we're liable for VAT. Now Look Fantastic, there was another thing they've done, is they said they would absorb the charges and it wouldn't affect Irish customers. Well, they put the box up by €1 a month. Now, it doesn't seem a lot, but it's the principle of it. And it went from free shipping, if you order on the website, it's now $3.95 for shipping. And it's not only that, they charge over the exchange rate, nearly double. So I was getting Rocketbox. I got it in January without an issue, because everything now has to go through customs. I paid £10 and £4 shipping. And I got it January and I got it February. Got it this month. And I received an email saying that I was to pay VAT charges of €22. So I looked at the statement on the email, and what they had done was they had added up all the items individually in the box and told me that the box was worth €76, so I was liable for VAT charges of €22. Now, considering this box is only £10 and £4 shipping. So when you click on the email, the links, it doesn't give you a leave to appeal anything. You can either accept to pay the custom charges or decline. Now, the only thing I was worried about was if I declined it, it was already shown as delivered to Rocketbox. Would I get a refund for the £10 and the £4 shipping? So I bit the bullet and paid the €22 shipping. So that's Rocketbox gone, that's Look Fantastic gone, that's Glossybox gone for me. Birchbox isn't worth getting because Rocketbox, I meant to say, is UK only. You use AddressPal, and AddressPal are collecting the customs on behalf of the revenue. It's the same with any kind of beauty orders I buy off of any website in the UK now. And believe me and you, if you go back over my videos, I have bought a hell of a lot. Because even though it's coming from the UK and I might have to pay shipping or something, the stuff was a lot cheaper than here it is in Ireland. So where does that leave me? Because there's only certain websites now that are absorbing the VAT charge. And what I mean by absorbing, they've registered to pay VAT in Ireland. So obviously if they're a UK box, they're not going to be doing that, which means I'm liable for VAT. So there's Cult Beauty, Beauty Bay, Revolution and Feel Unique. They're the four main ones, which at least gives me some of a bit of a lifeline to buy stuff and to show you the stuff I bought on me channel. Because where else does it leave me? I can't get a beauty boxes. I read of a lady putting up on a beauty group on Facebook it was based in the UK, and she gets the Go Hearted box every month because that does ship to Ireland, which are liable for VAT. They added all the items up. Now the box is £35 a month, unless it's £10 shipping. Or is it £40 a month? Say 35 or 40 plus shipping to Ireland, which is about £10. So that box is £50. And work that out, that's probably about €62, I think. They came back and told her she had to pay €90 VAT. It's madness, you know. I contacted the revenue here thinking there's some way to appeal, you know, the VAT charging. And I was just told, I said to the guy, how could I get Rocketbox? And they valued the box in January at £14, included shipping. February, they valued the box at £10. And in March, they added all the items up and gave me a value of €76. So the guy said to me, it's just the system, nobody knows. I might have got somebody that went through my box that didn't understand the concept of a beauty box. And even though there was an invoice there stating what I paid for the box, that's what I had to pay. You know. So I'm going to be doing reviews. I will be doing some hauls now. I have cut down massively on my spending the last couple of months. So where do I go from here? Not worth me while buying from the UK. Now I have bought a couple of bits and I'll be doing videos in the next couple of days now. There was a great sale on Beauty Bay a couple of weeks ago and I think it was like 70% off, so I did an order. I bought one palette from Cult Beauty because it was half price. Couldn't resist that. And I did an order from Boots Ireland the other day for 2 palettes. Now, one of the palettes that I have bought out Boots, even though I was saying for a long time, I'm never buying nothing off Look Fantastic and not doing it. I seen Holly Thompson, a friend of mine, has a lovely Facebook group, and she posted up that there was a sale on Becca, and the palette I think was down on Look Fantastic. I think it was down to £11 or something. So I ordered it. I did it on the Irish version of the website, so it was €13 and £1.50 shipping. I ordered that to start around the middle of February, I think it was. End of February could be. And I waited weeks and weeks and I'll just get the same thing again. I apologise, your order hasn't been dispatched. We're looking into it. So when I saw it was on Boots website here in Ireland, I bought it and I cancelled it on Look Fantastic. So I won't be buying anything. They just can't seem to manage to run a business. They're the worst company ever. And do you know what? I used to think, even though they were run by the same company, Glossybox, the same group, the Hook group, Glossybox and Look Fantastic, that Look Fantastic was always the better one because there was better customer service. Not anymore. They've just gone the same way as Glossybox. So I don't know what other boxes to get now. I do have BoxyCharm coming. BoxyCharm. Tried a new shipping company. That's what I wanted to say. It's called Stackery. And believe me and you, there is no problem where it was served. If you go back and look at the video I did on Ship It To, They were an absolute nightmare to deal with. After getting a couple of BoxyCharms, and I think there was a couple of Ipsies that was sent to me from Ship-a-Two last year, and waiting weeks and weeks and weeks, I must say, I must have been waiting at least 6 weeks longer than Lynn was. I contacted Ship-a-Two. Now, are you listening to this? They don't actually ship directly to Ireland. So what they had done was they had gone to England and then they just posted it over to me, which it took about an extra couple of weeks. So I went, didn't go off on one, but I just said to the person, I am paying for a service that you ship to Ireland. I said, when I opened my account and you could see it was going to Ireland, did it not go to anybody to tell me, oh, actually, we don't ship directly to Ireland? I said, I'm paying for a service that you're not providing. So I got a refund for the last month I used Ship-a-Two. So I used Stackery. Now I got BoxyCharm. I didn't order BoxyCharm to the end of the month last month nearly. I waited until there was an offer of a free eyeshadow palette. Like I need another eyeshadow palette, but there you go. Couldn't resist that. Arrived in the Stackery. You pay a flat fee. Yeah, you can pay a couple of more dollars for bubble wrap if you want, but you don't have the host of list of stuff that Ship-a-Two has. So it's a flat fee of $25. I paid it and it was shipped the same day, and it came to me in 6 days. So I'm currently waiting on my March BoxyCharm. It is in transit at the moment, so hopefully I won't be waiting much longer for that. Because I did like BoxyCharm, I did miss it, so that's why if I found a decent, and I use somebody's referral code, because I do have a referral code for Stackery. I'll leave it in the link below if anybody's interested. I used that lady's referral code and she got £10 off her next shipping, and I got not £10, $10, and I got $10 off mine. So my first box for shipping was only $15, which in euros probably worked only about 11 or 12 euros. So even $25 is only like 21 euros. So depending how I got on with Stackery, which I'm finding very good at the moment, I might go and sign up for Ipsy Glam Bag Plus. I did like that, you know. So listen, I have waffled on enough for now because I think I'm over 20 minutes at this stage. I just want to say, if you have stayed subscribed to me, thank you so much. I really appreciate your support. Just things were too hard, dealing with the Clodagh's birthday and then the loss of Bob. Even though I only had him, I think about 2 months, he was such a beautiful dog. He really was. Such a good little fella. And literally within a week of getting him, he was practically house trained. He might have a little wee, you know, but he always barked. That was not my fault if I didn't get up to, you know, get to the door in time, because he always barked to go outside to go to the toilet, you know. He was a great little dog, really and truly. But I think that's me done with dogs now. I don't think I could open up my heart again. It's just too painful, you know. So listen, if you've stayed to the end of the video, thank you. And thanks for all your support and your messages and your kind wishes, because I know some people have been worried that I've been sick and that. I can assure you I wasn't. I was just feeling down and emotional, you know. So listen, thank you very much, and I'll talk to you again soon. Take care.